Boom. Hey internets, got a good question via email. You can email me too at hi@johnphenom.com. Get me every time. Of course, you could always just make comments here. But hey, while we're talking about it, you guys should definitely open a tab right now and follow me on Instagram. It's at johnphenom. Same thing. So in any case, got this email, and this person was saying that they have concepts for a clothing line. They know they want to do a clothing line, but they're still at ends with the actual name of the clothing line. So I actually think that's a good thing. When it comes to names, a lot of people ask me if I can help them name their brand. Now I can't. You would be shocked how often I get that request, and it's very. I mean, I'm actually really good at coming up with names. So I have, as I've mentioned on this subject before, I have a file that I keep on Evernote that's just names of brands. And if I like it and come back to it like a year from now or maybe 6 months from now and say, hey, that's a really good name, then it's something that I would think about trademarking if I were to drop another brand, right? So I always keep that on. I constantly keep that on in my mind, that whether I'm watching a movie, whether I'm listening to music, just vibing out, maybe watching a commercial, YouTubing session, and something comes out, like the name of a song. You know, there's a lot of concepts that artists will throw in music, and then that can springboard some sort of idea of a name of a brand, or an idea that turns into a name of a brand. So keep that in mind in terms of the name of the brand. So right now they're stuck. But apparently on another video, I dropped so many videos, guys, sometimes I can't. I mean, I have over 500. So on the video I was talking about, there's other things you can do, and there are other things you can do. For example, you're gonna have to start an Instagram. What platform are you gonna have when you have the brand all ready to go? Or let's say not the brand entirely, but you have your first couple drops of product ready to go. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Of course, you're gonna shout it out on social media and say, hey, we've launched X brand, whatever the name of your brand is, and you know, please purchase it at whatever.com. But what is your bullhorn to tell the world that it's out there? You're gonna need an Instagram besides your own personal, of course. So you should start an Instagram, and if you don't have the name, it's fine. Put something there and start promoting, like whatever pull you have. Try to get people to join it. I mean, it's way better to have 90 people than 0 people, and then have your shirts be coming off of the press, or your hats or beanies coming from embroidery, or maybe you just sewn on a woven label, to get all of that ready and set to go, and then you have no platform to push it, right? So if you have a person who's a social media influencer, or just someone who has a lot of views, that's one thing to get a coordinated push, but you're gonna ask them every single time. You're gonna have to lock down the handles anyway. So Instagram, Twitter, when you're watching this in the future, whatever social media is important and in the conversation right now, wherever people are converging to meet and talk or hear about things, whatever social media platform that is, you need to make one. So right now, with Instagram, you can change the handle, you can change the name, you know? So I would start with that, because that process is always ongoing, and trying to get interesting content. Start following all the people that you want to compete with or that are in the space, and try to get some of those followers in there with your hashtag game. Make sure you have like 15-20 hashtags in there so that people can discover your Instagram. So that's one thing. Build up your social media. That's a job within itself. People always forget about that because they're too excited to design the brand, okay? So what I would say, and then everything business-wise. So go to small businesses, go Google everything you're gonna need in your state, you know, legally to launch a business. So you're probably gonna need a business license. You're probably gonna need a wholesale license. So in the meanwhile, you could put that either under your name. Maybe if you're going really big and you have an LLC, you could put it under that, because you can still put the clothing company name under the LLC. In any case, there's a ton of things that you can do before you finalize the name. Obviously, the name is important. Go watch my video about finding a unique name and logo. It has tons of views at this point, but all of that advice still reigns true to this very moment that you're watching it. Okay, so build your social media, get your business license, get everything that you need but the name, and so that you can have a really good solid name and you feel solid about it. So they talked about me rushing to get your first name. My only point with that was sometimes the first company that you do is not the company that blows up. I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen several times. So you know, you want to pick a name though that you can ride with and you feel good about, and that you feel that you can promote. Okay, hope that helps. Any other things you guys want to talk about, any comments you want to make on this, please drop it all down below. I read them all, and I develop the rest of my content from it if I can give good value to the community. Again, at John Phenom, okay, for Instagram. Follow me. Let's all like the video. Like the video. Let's like it. Thank you if you did that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.